I just wanted to do a brief video because of something that came to mind yesterday when racing was on, and I want to look in particular at Brocktune Papa Geo in the 320 at Newcastle, and I'll give you some reasons why I wouldn't have backed it. It's a matter of choice. As far as I'm concerned, this is an investment to me, and I need certain things in place before I'm going to put money on a horse. On the face of it, the horse, on the ratings, is so far clear of everything else, you would think that it would just walk the race. And this doesn't always happen, obviously. You need to do more investigation into it before you back anything. By all means, use these as a shortlist, as I have done on the Not Really a System, and I haven't changed it, and I said I wouldn't go into any depth on the selections that are on there. But looking at this, I want you to see why, personally, I wouldn't have backed it. Again, it's a matter of choice. Looking at sheet 2, again, it's at the top of everything. Now we need to really have a look at the history of this horse, and I've got the history up here. Won at Redcar on the 1st of September, good to soft going. Again on the 27th of July, running at Newcastle today over 7 furlongs. It's won over 7 furlongs before. Let's go back. Last ran at Newcastle on the 3rd of May, finished 3rd out of 14 in the same class. Again the time before, finished 8th out of 13. So different jockey both times. Again, going back to the 28th of May last year, ran at Newcastle 3rd out of 15, so hasn't really done a great deal at Newcastle in itself. The going was soft yesterday, as advised. I would suggest it's possibly slightly worse than that. It hasn't run on soft ground before, apart from possibly at Yarmouth last year when it was heavy and soft in places, where it finished 9th out of 14, which would give you some concerns over whether it likes that type of going. The other thing is it's running off its highest ever mark. It's running off 9 stone 10. On harder ground it probably wouldn't have as much effect, but as the ground is softer, that's going to have more of an effect on the ability of the horse. But the thing I want to draw your attention to really is the type of track. I'm on the Racing Post site, and let's just have a quick look at Redcar. This just gives you an indication of the type of track that you're running on. Let's look at the course characteristics. Right, it's flat, left-handed galloping track. Very, very flat, running off 7 furlongs, straight down, nothing to worry about at all. It really is a relatively easy track. Now, it won there the last 2 times out. Now let's bring up Newcastle. Flat, left-handed again, but it's a galloping testing track. Now the thing here, your finishing post here, you have got a very, very stiff uphill finish. Now, not only is the ground soft, the horse is carrying additional weight, and you've got an uphill finish. All these 3 things together would give me some concerns as to whether the horse carrying that extra weight on softer ground is actually going to be able to make the grade on this one. It's never run off that mark before, and it's running on a testing track as well. What you've got to bear in mind is you are investing money in this. You don't want to lose your money, and you need to have as much information as possible. I'm going to try and put together some course characteristics that you will be able to compare courses, so that you can look and see what type of course it's running on today compared to last time, and that should help you in your decision making. By all means, use the ratings and do use them to create shortlists, but you do need to do your own research to see if the horse is capable of winning, or you believe that the horse is capable of winning on the track and the going on the day with the horses it's running against. The ratings will only give you an indication. They'll give you a very good indication, but not everything can possibly be taken into account. In particular with going changes and various other factors. On paper it should have walked it, looking at the ratings, but it doesn't always work like that. I hope that gives you some assistance.